For this FNCS Showdown, I will be tackling it with Knaves and Maniac, two FNCS Grand Finalists, and for our first game, we'll be landing a place that I will call Galactic Split. Now, the reason why we land here is because it is a very uncontested drop, while also having a decent amount of loot. The first fight we take is at First Order Base. There are two duels fighting it out, where first Aiden takes out Saki, and then Snappy eliminates Lexi. After that, we pull up and Maniac gets fried. They take that opportunity to run and hide in the building where we naturally chased after them. Don't let him finish. Come out. 3 seconds. It's now up to Knaves and Maniac to clutch up the fight. First, Maniac gets hit for 140 damage, forcing him to chill and heal, and after healing up, Knaves grabs my reboot card, which after Aiden sees that, they begin to disengage. So now Maniac hits the pad over and begins rebooting me. Now there's just one problem with the situation that we're in right now. I arrive in the safe zone with 50 builds, 150 HP, and no extra heals, and a total of 12 minis between me and my teammates. What I'm trying to say is that we need a refresh bad, so that leads us here, where we find the perfect team to lurk upon.
The white one, 3, 2, 1.
I just got max, bro. This kid's one.
He's on you.
30, 15.
Post up. Give me a second. Somebody northeast.
What am I playing?
Hiding again. Grenade in the box. 10.
My box.
We are now in the 7th zone of the game, and even though our king was successful, a new problem arises. As we begin to move in, we immediately start to get held. Fortunately, as I get cracked though, Maniac takes over, going the right way into the circle. We were able to make it in the safe zone, but at the cost of losing 130 builds combined. The real threat, however, was the fact that the mythic lightsaber was right above us, turning our mats from just over 1,000 each to 64 on Maniac, 25 on me, and 91 on Knaves. The next storm circle pulls close, and after making a pre-tarp, we begin to look towards the backside of zone. Here comes the first refresh, and after killing him, I was also able to get a second one, changing my mats from 13 builds to 106 builds. After that, zone pulls straight across the water, and knowing Maniac is tarping ahead, I get greedy for a kill on backside, and by the time I get back to my team, I have to use all of the mats I just got to tarp in. We make it in, but causing us to get lobbied to where zone pulls max again, and with no clear comms on mats, I make a play for a refresh. Now, while I did die, that created a good opportunity for Knaves to get all 3 of those bodies, giving him enough mats to solo clutch the rest of the game.
He's
Kind of, just let him build. No, just let him build.
We didn't pause down. Just solo on me. 75 on me. On me solo.
Remember, you don't match if I start playing. We could have gone there. In most ELO tournaments, you would be king in your first game trying to drop at least a 30 bomb, just like EU. But I think our ELO was bugged, giving us actual decent teams, making the lobby more dead. After 5 minutes of waiting, we begin to load into our next game, hopping on the bus and looting up quick. We are now the first team in our area leaving our POI, enabling us to sneak up on these players just like this. After cleaning up, we head on over back to our POI where we spot our next targets to lurk upon. Now unfortunately I die like a bot, but I was able to be rebooted with no issues. With 5 kills across the 3 of us, and I mean 6 minis, a chug jug, 6 more minis, and another chug jug, and cat mats on me, we take it easy until the end of 6th zone where we make our first major rotate and pull 7th circle. Zone pulls close, and after waiting a bit, I begin to make a tarp into the safe circle, pausing where I then made a long tarp straight into our end game.
Just chill. Get far. He has chugs. We should try and run.
I already broke.
Okay, probably check.
We're good.
Yeah, check it out. Let's go. Just build plans. Watch for it.
Going up one? I'm out of map.
You have no mats.
Yeah.
He's dropping down.
I need to go.
Right here.
Done it, yeah. Come back to me. Hold back those cards.
Keep looking.
Come here.
You sit up top.
Look down, yeah. Look down. Come back. Just here. Stay to the right.
Wait, we can look front right here.
Yeah, like that.
He's a bot.
150.
Wait. My mats are really low. I'm 0-0.
Come. I mean. Check him up.
100, 120. We fight that. Jump in.
We should fight it.
Jump in.
Box.
Dead. Right here. Let me get it. Let me get the mats. No, follow his team. Wait, come out. We're good here? Come. On me.
Took it.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, dead.
Look at under us.
Close my.
Right here. He's down below me.
Alright, you guys can get topped. I'll stay front.
Dead.
Nice. I need the mats. I only have 15 bullets. We can't go front. Stop. Come back. No, come back. Nades, come back. You're full, brother. Good. Your pump's too max damage, bro. Pulls back.
I know. It pulls back.
I'm already done.
You have a chug right here. Yeah, it's nice.
They're crashing out. You might be able to kill one.
Another chug here. I got it. I got 2. I had 2 chugs.
Just play all that.
Come on, body after. I have 2 more.
Go last side. Quick to the points, yeah. Lock that one. No.
Nice shot. You're good. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's a good game.
We are now in 11th place with 2 back-to-back seconds. For our 3rd game, it started off pretty well, with Uncon Galactic and the split under us being double con. And after looting up, we begin to rotate over there. First, DK dies out of the air while the other team starts to close the distance. Next goes out Cynics, and after that, Polar. This is where we then arrived. First, I eliminate Myrox, where next, Naves takes out Vova. After that, I clean up the final elimination, but this, however, is where I made a grave mistake. I stupidly go for the loot when another team approaches the hill, causing me to use all of my mats going back to my team. Naves has a total of 21 builds, while Maniac has 12. Convict starts hitting us with the nade stack where we naturally lost our life. Loading into our 4th game though, we were uncon and Maniac was able to eliminate one of the players out the sky. And after looting up, we begin to head on over to our favorite third partying spot where we find Zip and Volva fighting it out. First, Mirax gets eliminated off rip and now it's a 2v3 where IE and Volva go lurk into the sewers. Naturally though, Liam follows behind where he's able to kill IE and Zip finishes off Volva. After that, Jado hits a zipline straight into us. First, Naves takes out Zip, and then Maniac takes out Liam, and shortly after that, Jido. We now have a total of 4 eliminations within the time frame of first zone. Even after 4 kills though, our loot was still looking pretty terrible, and the rest of our mid game consisted of us rotating back towards Mansion to loot up and farm metal, but after that, we rotated on the back side of Mansion to get on over to First Order Base, where we finished capping our metal and stacked upon mini shields. Now by 5th zone, we were all cap mats and good heals. Both 5th and 6th zones were pretty easy pulls until 7th zone had arrived. For 7th zone, we white lined straight through it and made a couple of hard boxes into the zone. Zone pulls completely max. We rotate early following the team in front of us, where after getting to the halfway point, we book it straight into the mountain and start ramping up. Here is where it gets wicked though. After zone fully closes, we begin to rotate early. I start to ramp up towards the mountain again when then this happens.
You gotta take height.
No, we don't match. One pump.
I am now left with 29 builds to my name, and it's all up to me to solo clutch up the rest of the game.
Hey, man,
Who's max? Literally everybody's gonna die. We're gonna be top 7 by the time.
I probably think so.
Cancel me. It's a boss.
We pull, get up on you. Nice. Play your medkits and close. Nice. Sickness and then go. Just play your meds until storm sickness. You can run to that maybe in front of you. There's like a tarp on your leg.
I'm so. Can't see. You have aimbot. This is top 7 too. You have second meds now. Close towards you, where you look. Nice.
Good shit.
Don't watch it. So he's gonna get that. 4 goats.
Nice, bro. Crazy. I can make it like the
Top 5. Good, just like 4 goats. 2 goats. We're still top 5.
Nice, go there. Really go there.
You're top 4.
There's mats, yeah, mats, so nice. Siphon, you didn't grab the brick. Grab the brick. There's brick there.
I went for it. Nice. You can run in so
Oh, I'm a bot. I could have pumped that kid. Because of that major solo clutch, we are now off of the back of a second, and fourth. And because of the 1 hour and 18 minutes we have left, we can play out 3 full games averaging 50 points each game to end off the tournament on 262 points. Starting off in our 5th game, I land on an SMG and take out Riku. Maniac then goes down to Bradley, and Naves follows shortly after. First, I run to finish off Bradley and then swoop around to eliminate Pastilion. Now, this game was truly unfortunate because not only did we have our POI, but we also had sewers as well. Now, what happened was Maniac simply crashed, and that set the tone for our next 2 games. Because in game 6, we swerved off to uncon pump power and then came back to key our POI. First, I killed Pollo out the sky, and then after that, we then pushed forward into our POI. A couple of seconds into our fight though, Naves goes down, and then Maniac's game literally stops functioning. Unfortunately, I wasn't primed up enough to hit the 2v3, and then we ended up going down. There was one small problem with us dying though. We no longer have the ability to play out 3 full games, meaning in our next game here, we're gonna need at least a double-digit top 3 combined with a really lucky dead game to cover for those 50 points we need to qual. Game 8 starts off with both our POI and Force Order base being unconned. We still need kills though, so after looting up, we head on over to Magic Moss's area to pick our first fight. The team we set our eyes on is Vino and Queasy, and after seeing us, they begin to run away, and naturally we begin to follow them all the way into Magic Moss's. This fight down here literally took ages. After some time though, Naves finds one of them lacking. He breaks through to get the wall and then edits it to take out Prodoxy, and shortly after that, Vino, then Queasy. Now we start to head over to the box guards area where we were able to find our second fight. First we sneak up and take Nick out of the fight, and then after looking for a bit, Maniac is also able to find Fishy. Bam! Out of nowhere, Naves and Maniac gets pulled, with Naves surviving on 10 HP. This is where I pull up though and hit Durag for 94 HP, full piece, and then 200. Zackles attempts to run away, but we are definitely not letting that happen, and shortly after that we end up finding Xavi hiding in the buildings. For the rest of 4th zone, we sat in a bush until 5th zone pulled, where we went back to sit on top of the old builds. 6th zone pulled, but before we go, I end up hearing Durag back in the old builds, where after killing him, we are now going into our endgame with 9 eliminations. We make a box the second we get into circle and pull 7th zone. In this zone, we sprayed and patiently waited until 8th zone, and it's after we pulled this zone where I made a small mistake. Because we pulled so close to the zone, we overstayed our residence a little too long, and even though me and Naves made it through with no issues, Maniac got caught absolutely lacking. And honestly, it's a little sad because it was the one wall that I missed and had a very strong feeling that something would happen on. Anyways, that leaves it up to me and Naves to clutch up the rest of the game.
I get like top 3. Don't tarp a lot, yeah. He is gonna have to drop here front. He's above you.
Drop mine.
You guys go right of them. Or above them.
I don't have power gun.
Watch your floors there, watch your floors there, watch your floors there.
Back to me.
You have powers or not?
No, I don't.
Alright, you have power. Get them.
He died right here. I'm
Yeah.
down.
Okay, died in storm behind that. Further.
Go for it right now.
Yeah, jump low.
100? 100 full piece? 200? Come on.
Nice.
Alright, I have a lot.
He has mats, he has so much mats. Get that. You get off on. Pause backside.
Alright, get off now.
You have to play storm. He's got his shot. Play storm. Let's shut down. Play storm. Yeah, he's good. He's
Top
good.
four. Those tanks again.
Dad, bro. Like, they were just lighting me up and I had no build to it.
That makes me so sick to my stomach that I have to explain it in replays. I wanted to kill this guy so bad that I didn't even bait the cone edit to eliminate him, and honestly I definitely deserve to die after pulling that. The second mistake was straight after healing up. After tarping out and seeing that I couldn't take front low, I had 2 options. Number 1, pause exactly where I'm at and wait for zone, or option 2, pause up a layer, wait until zone comes in a little bit more, and then create a lot of room on the right side of low ground. Instead, I use all of my mats trying to go front just to end up exactly where I would be if I had chosen at least one of those options. Not to mention that after that max pull, I would have 300 white HP to play out. Anyways, because of that 10 elimination fourth, that gives us enough points to put our hope in a dead game. For game 9, we were conned at our POI and completely completely outdropped. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get uncon pump power, forcing us to loot the zip lines in the middle area. After looting up though, we hear a reboot go off at Seaport City, and after getting an elimination, we move into third party. I take out the biggest grower NAC, and shortly after Juga follows. After that, we sit and wait on his card until third zone starts pulling, where we hit the pad and continue on dead side until we find Percent, Jerry, and Slate T. Starting off the fight, Maniac begins bombarding them with the pew pew nades, where after throwing all three of them, he hops down on Percent's wall and gets absolutely caught lacking by Slate T. Naves ends up putting up a valid attempt, but by that time, I'm already gone to ensure that we get the points we need for this game. Although, all I did was sit at pump power until top 13 teams, where I then just crashed out, taking out King Twin with me. It now comes down to the final game, and the amount of points we have is 308. Now, because I've already played this tournament, hence the editing, I already know what qual is going to be. So for the sake of this video, qual will be 355 points, meaning all we need is a 48-point game to qualify for the finals, which, going based off of our top 4 average with at least 8 kills, that is absolutely light work. And with that being said, let's head into the final game of the tournament. For our final game, we are uncontested galactic split, and after looting up, we head down to the sewers to attempt to take a fight. Unfortunately, these kids are as scared as it gets, and even though we wanted to take the fight, we don't have good enough whites to do so. After attempting to fight them again, we sadly have to give up for good and head over to the gas station to farm our metal. Skipping over our metal, we head over to Seaport City, where 4th zone surge warning appears. Now this is where I spot a team going under surge rotating in.
120. They're bots. 60 dead.
After killing him, I position us in front of them to secure the remaining kill points that we need to qual. We get both kills, and now it's time to rotate. I get us right above Seaport Mountain, where we then wait for the next zone pull. Zone pulls max, and we rotate early. As we begin to go through, I notice half of the lobby is moving from the mountain, and seeing this, I stay in zone, securing another elimination. Because of that though, instead of scouting or even rotating, I now have to heal up, wasting a total of 20 seconds before looking. At the 22-second mark, this is where we begin rotating. First we go down right, which honestly I didn't even want to do so, and so after noticing the team behind us, I instantly spin back and ramp up on the left side. Now due to that same exact team shooting at us, we use almost all of our heals, and because of that constant stagger, I have to use everything I have to tarp into the zone, where eventually Maniac was forced to finish off the tarp, especially after getting pumped in the back, where Chaos takes our top and finishes me off. Now with our qual on the line, it is up to both Maniac and Naves to clutch the rest of the game.
No, Cole, go No, go into the kill. Someone just got fried in front of you. Spray him, spray him.
That guy's nothing.
The guy's over. Bad. I'm not the off, man. Stagger here and look back now.
Drop me mask.
I have no builds.
Top 3 quads or top 11.
Come in.
Watch out for Logan. You don't want to draw attention to Logan. Pop some mini, Nate. If it goes max, you lose. Wow.
I have nades.
that, guy?
Just stay.
Top 9. Top 3 calls here. Everyone's tough.
It's like
No, you should have went left. Oh my gosh, bro.
Sitting there, bro. Like,
Oh, we have
what
to-
are these fucking zones, bro?